All right, everybody, buckle up, because we're diving deep into something pretty crazy today.
Yeah, this is going to be wild.
We're talking Bitcoin halving.
Yeah.
And if you're even remotely interested in, financial freedom,
Or just how the future of money might look.
exactly, then this deep dive is for you.
Hmm?
And hey, while you're here, why not hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ding that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future deep dives. We've got a whole end screen full of videos just like this one waiting for you.
The more you know, the better prepared you'll be, right?
100%.
Okay.
Okay, so Bitcoin halving, it sounds kind of intimidating.
It does have a bit of a doomsday vibe to it, doesn't it?
It does, but really it's a fascinating concept. Imagine a gold rush where every 4 years the amount of gold you can mine is suddenly cut in half.
That's Bitcoin halving in a nutshell. It's this built-in feature part of Bitcoin's code that automatically reduces the reward for mining Bitcoin.
So like a controlled scarcity thing?
Exactly. And this scarcity is designed to, well, make Bitcoin more valuable over time.
Got it. Now I know that Bitcoin miners are essential to this whole system. They're the ones solving those complex math problems to verify transactions and keep everything secure.
They're the backbone for sure. And for their efforts, they get rewarded with, you guessed it, Bitcoin.
Okay, so imagine you're a Bitcoin miner. You're working hard keeping the network running, and suddenly your reward is cut in half. That's a big deal, right?
It's a seismic shift for sure. Miners have to adapt. They might need to invest in more powerful equipment to stay competitive or find ways to reduce their energy costs.
I'm guessing some miners might just call it quits.
Definitely. Not everyone can keep up with the increasing difficulty, and this can have ripple effects throughout the entire Bitcoin ecosystem.
So how does all of this impact the price of Bitcoin? Because I've heard that Bitcoin halving events tend to precede these massive price surges.
It's a classic case of supply and demand. When the new supply of Bitcoin is cut in half, but the demand remains steady or even increases, well, the price is likely to go up.
That makes sense. But I also imagine there's a lot of speculation and hype surrounding these events.
Absolutely. People see the halving coming and they start buying up Bitcoin in anticipation of a price increase. It becomes a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy.
So we've talked about the miners and the price.
Yeah.
But here's a big question. What happens when all the Bitcoin is mined? Because unlike gold, there's a finite supply of Bitcoin.
Right. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin in existence. And once that limit is reached, miners will no longer receive block rewards for their work.
So what keeps them going? Why would they continue to secure the network if there's no more Bitcoin to be earned?
That's where transaction fees come into play. Think of it like this. Every time you send Bitcoin, you pay a small fee for that transaction. This fee goes to the miners as a reward for verifying and adding your transaction to the blockchain.
So it's like a built-in transition plan. As the block rewards decrease, transaction fees become more important.
Precisely. It's a clever way to ensure the long-term sustainability of the network. But it also raises some interesting questions. Will transaction fees be enough to incentivize miners in the long run?
And how will this affect the speed and cost of Bitcoin transactions in the future?
These are all things we'll need to observe and analyze as the system evolves.
Wow, this is way more complex than I initially thought.
It is pretty mind-blowing when you think about it. We're witnessing a real-time experiment in digital scarcity, monetary policy, and the future of value.
Exactly. It really makes you think about the potential of cryptocurrency and how it could reshape the financial landscape.
It's a fascinating journey to watch unfold, and for anyone watching, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
So dive deeper, do your own research, and who knows, maybe you'll discover something amazing. We'll see you in the next deep dive.
Keep learning, everyone.